Yeah, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. The tank I am playing is the M24 Chaffee, and the map is Steppes. And this is a new tank for me. It's only my second game in the Chaffee. And it's a new playing style. I hope that I get some good games out of it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can park in a bush over here and spot some enemy tanks. Ah, they spotted me.
We've lost half of our engine power.
That sucks big time. So I gotta hit 4 and then 1 to repair my engine. They do have an artillery unit, and I want to go after that artillery unit. Why are they shooting at me? I don't know if I'm spotted or not. I mean, obviously that Chino is still spotted.
Ready to fire.
Ooh, he didn't see me, it looks like. That's good. So I guess I haven't been spotted. Okay, in order to get that artillery unit, I have to obviously run towards the rail.
Where'd they go?
And I'm sure I can do it. I'm sure I can. Go over the rail, find the artillery, shoot them. My allies are advancing. I'm going to go.
Target acquired.
Obviously, I'm going to use these rocks over here.
Let's find another target. Permission to engage. Target unlocked. Target acquired. Target released. The engine is damaged. We're done for.
You know, it's really difficult. One of the problems with this game is that you don't know if you're locked on to a target or not, because you lock on and it says target acquired, but maybe you're not locked on. You know, it's the delay in notifying you is so bad. But you know, besides the fact that that didn't work, it's irrelevant. I wanted to hit that artillery. He was right there, and unfortunately, I didn't. He's probably still right there. But it's definitely a bug. You know, I complained about it to the developers a year and a half ago. They didn't seem to care. You go back to the garage, and I'm gonna cry like a baby. So let's get into some light tanks, of which we have 2. Let's see what the light tank mission is. Finish the battle as a top player by experience earned. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, you go do that. You go do that. So I'm going to be top by experience earned. Okay, what's the strategy for this? Trying to figure out where I can go to spot enemy tanks. And I don't know a specific location. I've got a general idea. And it's only going to get me so much experience. It's not like I'm going to get mega amounts of experience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the town area. And I'm going to find a bush to hide in. Oh, you know what?
Let's go.
I'm going to go up on top of the hill. See if I can find a spot up high on the hill where I can spot enemy targets. I'm going to have a little bit of lag because my computer is busy. Looks like this LTTB will be going with me. Oh, hopefully he won't take the best spotting spot. But you never know. And hopefully I won't get spotted while I'm trying to find a spot. I don't have a particular spot in mind, but I'm going to have to find one. Yeah, nothing good. For some reason he ran. That was the bush, the one that he just went to was the one I was really considering.
Ready to fire. We didn't penetrate their armor. Target released.
I can't get anything. I wonder why.
Critical hit. We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't even scratch them.
Okay. Best I can do, buddy. Wait to reload. You'll notice that there's actually a tank on the train, which is pretty cool. So I wasn't able to hit anything. Nothing good. Seven to 0. That's pretty cool. Only got one shot left. And one tank left. Okay, I don't know if I got any spotting damage in. I was definitely in a spotting position. I feel that I spotted something because when my binocs came on, it picked up some tanks. Did not get number one for the team. I got 16 66 for spotting damage. That's pretty good. Look at that. 900, 57, 191, and 518. So I did get spotting damage. I had 10 consecutive hits. And I fired 11 shots. 10 were consecutive hits. That's crazy. Okay, so that's the AMX 1390. I want to get into another game just for the hell of it, because I love this tank. This is a series of tanks that came out of the ELC, and it's funny because the tanks that come before it are really slow, and they're not fun to play, and they're weird looking. And then you get the ELC, and it's a fast tank, and it's pretty cool. And then you get the the 12T, and the 1375, and the 1390. They're all three of those tanks are the same, and they're cool to play. I wish they did more damage. They don't do a lot of damage. So I discovered something very interesting. I'm a low-tier tank here.
Time to roll out.
Obviously, I want to do as much spotting as I can, but I was playing another game, and I was late to get to the battle, and what I discovered was that you could actually snipe on the tanks that are in the battle from the distance. I don't know if this is a good spotting area. I'm just going to give it a shot. We'll see what happens. See if I can spot any tanks going across there. I doubt it, but you never know. If I can, it will be really cool. Basically, your choices are over there and over there. Yeah, I don't see anything. They do have 3 artillery units, which makes me very excited. I could probably run right across the center there, where that 50M is going. Nobody hit him. That's too bad. I would have gotten good spotting damage for that. If he went there, there's got to be a reason why. I could go down there. You know what I'm going to do? Oh, he moved. Forget that. I want those points, so I'm going to continue to try and spot him. Oh, can't go that way. This is not good.
Target acquired. We're dead for it.
Wow. That tank moved fast, that 50M or whatever it is. He got all the way across. I thought that there was another one behind me. And I think he's still in the game. I don't know, but that was scary. I don't know what to say about that game. Oh, he made it up. I saw on the map just before the game exited, he made it up onto our side. Okay, so I would like to put Binox on this tank, but I'm going to play a few games before I do. And I've got plenty of Binox in other tanks. I'll just swap one over. It's no big deal. You don't have to pay to swap it, the binoculars. So I've only played 2 games with the Chaffee. It's a small tank. I got to figure out where to park this tank, or should I go after that enemy SPG? I'm going to go for the enemy SPG. We'll see if I'm fast enough. So I'm going to go all the way to the west side, down to the river, and across, and I'm going to see if I can get that SPG. Here we go.
Time to roll out.
See how fast he is. .63. Tank sure does make a lot of noise. Wow, he is cruising 68 kilometers. Look at that line of tanks on the east side, all those heavy tanks. Okay, I'm almost at the river. I'm going to cross the river. Fortunately, I got spotted by a ton of tanks.
Ready to fire. We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy is hit. Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
So they had a lot of tanks that went over there. So we weren't able to get around, and the AMX-12T also died. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the garage. Maybe he meant something else when he said face rape. Gotta play the T69. This is what it's all for. This is obviously another autoloader. Let's see how many. He's got to play 100,000 before he upgrades. So, when I first started playing, I liked playing the light tanks. And even the medium tanks. I liked the fast tanks. And I never played the heavy tanks when I first started out. And I eventually started getting into heavy tanks and learning the tactics. You know, with the heavy tanks, you have to be more cautious when you cross an open area. You have to know how to run. You have to be better at driving because you have to spin the tank perfectly. You know, a small mistake will get you killed. But with light tanks, you go all over the place and people can't hit you and things like that. So I'm starting to do the reverse and get back into the light tanks again.
Let's get this show on the road.
They have one artillery unit, which I could go after. I could make a wide sweep on the outside. Nobody's going center. I'm going to be the only tank going center. I'm going to be going up against killer tanks. Okay. That's just silly. I'm not going to go that way. Let's see who's coming. Yeah, I mean, it would be a death trap for me to go there by myself. So I'm going to go this way. And hope to not encounter anyone. So before, I don't think you could go through all these houses and stuff. You could do it a little bit. But, you know, they changed the map. And nobody ever fights over here. So the question is, how do I get to their artillery quickly? And I'm thinking maybe I gotta go this way. So that's the way I'm gonna go. Oh, somebody spotted me. That's not good. And then obviously after I find their artillery, I'll reverse and go at them from behind. And avoid the base. Didn't see their artillery. But it sounded like I heard an artillery unit over there. Yeah, I don't want to go up against this guy.
Permission to engage. That one didn't go through. That one bounced. We're immobilized. We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor. They killed our driver. We're covering.
I don't have any more shots left. So I never found their artillery. I don't know what's up with that. But it looks like our artillery found their little tank. No, it was a Tiger II. Perhaps that did it. Okay, so that didn't work out. I'm ready to get back into the heavy tanks. So I'm going to call it a game.